Welcome back to Houston Life. Okay, so the Astros are playing tonight at the Juice Box. They're playing the Oakland A's, who they need to beat. But, you know, fans, they just love to see second baseman José Altuve in action. Do anything. You guys know the chant, Jose, 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 Jose.
Yeah, it's so good. People love him. So we know his stats on the field, his great work out in the community. But what about his life at home with his wife, Nina, and their two adorable daughters? Well, we recently got a chance to catch up with the All-Star ahead of a fun T-ball, that's T-E-A ball game. He is hosting with Two Hoots Hard Iced Tea in Sugarland. It's coming up on Thursday. Watch this. Jose, it's great to see you here on Houston Life. Usually we're accustomed to seeing you wowing the crowd there at the Juice Box. Congrats on a great season so far. But you're doing something really cool. It's called the Two Hoots Tea-Ball Classic at Constellation Field. You're going to be there to throw out that first pitch. You're going to be helping the players, giving them pointers throughout the game. But essentially, anyone is welcome to attend as a fan. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone is welcome to have a great night. And, you know, this is probably the only chance we have during the season to really, you know, meet and greet, to interact, to ask questions, to give some pointers. So really happy about and excited about this.
Jose, I don't know if you remember, but when you were in Corpus Christi, I was a young sports reporter. It was back in 2011, so I would go to spring training, and you were the only position player from the hook, second base, to just be pulled right to the major leagues, and really you've been in Houston ever since. What still keeps you going?
You know, obviously I remember my days in Corpus Christi, you know, getting called up straight from them, skipping AAA and making it to the big leagues. And like you said, staying in Houston ever since. I love the game. I love the Houston Astros. I love the fans, the city. So that's what gives me, like I said, you know, motivation and energy to go out there every day to play up front, like I always say, of the best fans in baseball. You know, they're always supporting us, so they deserve, you know, that every single player goes out there and give everything we have.
You know, that's so great. There's no question, Jose. You are so well loved here in Houston. Now that the Hispanic Heritage is upon us, how does it feel for you when you are on that field and you look out into the stands and you see that Venezuelan flag? What goes through your mind? It's got to be an electrifying feeling for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like to see my flag everywhere we go. Not only Houston, you see it everywhere. You know, like, as you know, baseball is #1 sport in Venezuela, so there is a lot of baseball fans. And to see the Venezuelan flag, I see it as a support that, you know, not only the person that is getting the flag, but the whole country supporting every single baseball player from Venezuela.
Speaking of, I mean, you are, I mean, the poster for Venezuelan baseball, and its popularity, I'm sure, only increases because of everything you're doing in the sport. We had another question from, I believe it was one of our production guys.
Oh, Ethan, our floor director.
What did he want? He wanted to know, what would you rather get, 5 hits
or 4 home runs?
Or 4 home runs in a game?
No, four home runs for sure.
Okay.
We're just making sure.
That was the prediction.
We're just making
thought
sure.
So.
Yeah, no, I think every player will say 4 homers.
Yeah, and you know, back to the Hispanic Heritage Month. I mean, you're Venezuelan. There are, you know, we have Cubans, Cubanos, we have Mexicanos, we have Guatemalans, right, on the team.
Dominicans.
And Dominicans. It's in the sport of baseball. And you know, how does that feel to be amongst the brotherhood and just like all these Latinos representing the city of Houston? And you're right about being the best fan base, because I've gone to other baseball games this season in other cities. Boring.
Not even close.
Completely boring.
No, I think that's one of the things I like the most about our team. You know, that we have guys like Jose Altuve from Mexico, we got Framber from Dominican Republic, we got Mauricio Dubon from Honduras, we got Martin Maldonado from Puerto Rico. You know, we got Jordan Alvarez, Cuban, I'm Venezuelan, and believe it or not, we all share a little bit of our countries, about our culture. So you get to learn about, you know, other places you've never been, other cultures you don't really know about, and you start falling in love and wanting to know more and more about it.
You and your wife, Nina, have two adorable daughters. I know you're a very proud girl dad out there. And we all, as fans, take such pride in seeing not only your children grow up, but all the other players. I feel like it's such a large, extended family here. What's it like for you to have these two young women in your life now who are watching Dad get out on that field and kill it game after game?
No, it's amazing. Obviously, I love my daughters, and they became an Astros fan, so they're really into it. Whenever we don't win, they ask me what happened. Even my oldest daughter said, "Hey, maybe you need to practice more to win some games." So they're really into winning, and they love the Houston Astros.
Oh my gosh, Dad, you need to practice more.
They need those reasons. They need reasons. Actually, I wanted to mention too, now Bregman, not Latino, but honorary Latino, because he speaks Spanish very well, and he's got salsita.
Really good Spanish.
Yeah, he's got a salsa that he sells. So I think, his Hispanic heritage shows through every now and again too. But speaking of family, this event that you're hosting, all families welcomed. Obviously, you have to be 21 and up to enjoy the two hoots, but everyone come out and support Altuve, because you are just a light in this city. And any other predictions or anything you want to say about the remainder of this season?
Yeah, we're gonna go out there and play hard. Like I said, it hasn't been easy this year. It's never been easy, but like I always say, the Mariners and Rangers are right there. So we really need to make every single game happen. We need to win as many games as possible and make it to the playoff.
Amen. It's going to happen.
Amen.
Once again, the two HOOTS Tea-Ball Classic. José Altuve, thank you so much for spending time with us. Great to see you.
Thank you.
And a reminder, José Altuve will be out in Sugar Land on Thursday for the two HOOTS Tea-Ball Classic happening Constellation Field from 5 to 9 p.m. As we mentioned, he'll be throwing out the first pitch and giving pointers to players.
Yeah, how do I just crank dingers, Jose? Tell us. We've got a link to learn more on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Look for the Scene on Houston Life section right there on the homepage.
And remember, you can go just to watch. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
All right, Houston Life will be right back.